Okay, picture this. A mountain of sand out in the middle of the desert in Kazakhstan that actually sings. Yep, you heard that right. Today, we're diving into this incredible natural wonder and the truly mysterious music it makes.
You know, someone once described it as a place where the earth itself seems to breathe and speak. And honestly, that's the perfect way to capture the feeling of awe you get from this place.
All right, so let's set the scene. We're in Altyn-Emel National Park, deep in the wilderness of southeastern Kazakhstan. Just imagine the sun is starting to rise and everything is bathed in this beautiful golden light, and it's completely silent. And then, out of nowhere, this deep humming sound starts to build. It seriously feels like it's coming from right under your feet, this powerful drone that just fills the air. It's totally unforgettable. Almost unbelievable to hear something like that in the dead quiet of the desert.
So where is this incredible sound coming from? Well, it's from something just as impressive. And trust me, this is not just some random hill of sand.
This dune, it stands almost 150 meters tall. To give you some perspective, that's like a 40-story building, a skyscraper made entirely of sand. Just think about that for a second. And it's not just about the height. This thing is massive, stretching out for nearly 3 kilometers. The crazy part? It wasn't built by anyone. It was sculpted over centuries and centuries by nothing but the desert winds. And this quote, it just nails the feeling of being there. People who visit say they can literally feel the vibrations through their shoes, almost like the entire dune is one gigantic humming drum. Okay, so this brings us to the big question, right? How in the world does this happen? How can simple sand make a sound that's so powerful it can roar like thunder and you can feel it from far away? Well, it turns out the conditions have to be perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's this incredibly rare cocktail of factors that all have to come together just right for the sand to find its voice. The science behind it is actually pretty fascinating. It really boils down to 4 key things. First, the sand grains themselves have to be almost perfectly round and smooth. Second, they've got to be bone dry. Then, when a huge sheet of this specific sand slides down the face of the dune, that's when the magic happens. The grains rub against each other, creating friction, and that friction produces this low-frequency vibration, and that, right there, is the song that we hear. You know, scientists actually have a name for this rare phenomenon, booming sand. It's a very precise technical term, but honestly, it feels like anything but scientific when you're there experiencing it for yourself. Of course, long before science came along with an explanation, the people who lived there had their own stories to make sense of this mysterious voice coming from the desert. Nomadic tribes in the area, they had some incredible explanations. Some believed a giant beast was sleeping under the sand, and the sound was its snoring. Others thought they were hearing the spirits of their ancestors calling out on the wind. Now, of course, we know it's all about friction and acoustic vibrations. It's this beautiful meeting point of ancient myth and modern geology, isn't it? And you know what's really amazing? This place, filled with this otherworldly sound, isn't some barren wasteland. Despite the tough climate, the area is just teeming with life. You've got graceful gazelles, herds of wild donkeys, and all sorts of rare birds just gliding on the warm air currents. So, what do you take away from a place like this? What's the lasting impact? It's so much more than just a sound. It's this powerful, unforgettable reminder of the strange and beautiful music our planet can make all on its own. I mean, think about it. Our world is so full of noise, right? Cars, phones, cities. But the singing dune offers something completely different. It's a sound that's powerful, it's ancient, and once you've heard it, it's something you will never, ever forget. And that, right there, is the heart of it all. This isn't just something you hear with your ears. It's a physical vibration that you feel resonate through the ground right up through your body. It's a piece of the Earth's music that isn't just heard, it's truly deeply felt.